faithfully. I love you guys, Satasha. I love you, baby. Smooches. Thick, big, thick model. Woo! Looking sexy. Bonita Applebond, the new Foxy Brown. Check her out. You know she be doing her thing, ladies. Platinum love, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm calling myself my old name. That's because I'm going platinum. I guess that's where I was thinking. You feel me? Do you feel me? So we get ready to get started. Bring my guest in here. Bring my guest in here. Keith North's coming in. Okay. Y'all know what time it is. It's your girl Nene, Lioness, and you have been tuned in. What we say, what we want to say, how we want to say it, and where the we feel like saying it. And I got my boy Keith North online. What it do, bruh? Talk to me, my guest in the building. Hey, what's going on, Keith North? How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, sis? Thank you. Hey, first before we start, I want to say I'm a fan. I respect your grind and your hustle for sure. You an inspiration. I want to let you know that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So before we get started, what you think about that cougar pop?
Oh, you hitting. You know, all the down south, I can see it now. You know, we got some towns. That's their thing. That's their kind of music right there where I'm from. So that's gonna work for sure.
That's that Southern soul new generation. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. I named it cougar pop because, you know, Keith, when you get older, you can only go down so far. You can go up and you can go down. But if they're not like I know, when you hit your 40s, now see, let me tell y'all something right now. Even y'all men, y'all can do the cougar pop too. I know some of y'all men like to jam, and y'all knees can only go so far. So I'm here. Let's talk about it. I get it, right? So Keith, talk to me, man. I've been hearing good things about you. You're traveling. You're doing so much. So tell us who you are and where you are from.
For everybody who don't know, I'm Key Norful. I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. You know, the work I do is nonprofit work. I'm managing operations for Overcome Cancer Corporation. I'm seeding the Soy Project right now. I'm also seeding Vote in Progress, VIP. Try to make some changes in the community. So we appreciate all the help and support that we can get. And together we can and we will. So let's make it happen.
Okay, so when you say you're working in the community and you're doing things for the community, what is it that you're actually doing? Be more specific in case somebody want to say, well, hey, I can need help in that area. Tell us about that.
Right now, we started with, you know, I put my time and my energy first into Overcome Cancer Corporation because, you know, that was the first group of people who showed me that they trusted me and what I do and really supported me with what I do. So that's who got me into the nonprofit game. So my first priority is to, you know, help keeping the stature of Overcome Cancer Corporation, to show respect for the founder for blessing me with something, a better situation for myself. And right now, I'm seeding the Soy Project, which is the Saving Our Youth Project. We're in the seeding process now because after my time put in with Overcome, they blessed me with being able to do this for myself. So the Soy Project, what we doing right now, we got some things lined up where we're going to give out school supplies, you know, have drives to where we do after school lunch programs for kids. Hopefully we'll be able to get homes or places in these cities and communities that'll be a safe house for these children. You know, then the different programs we'll have parenting programs for them, workforce programs, educational programs, skill and trade programs, you name it. So we start small.
Go ahead.
No, we start small right now, but you know, every day is a step in progress, and we want to continue to grow. We want to continue to get support from the people in the community. You can look us up and see what we do. Thank y'all.
Okay, so let's take it back a little bit. You said that you got a cancer foundation going on. or
Yeah,
that is one of the diseases that you are making aware of more so.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and I think I think that's a wonderful thing. So when you guys are doing that, or you giving out information, because I'm gonna tell you right now, they got 4 hospitals in the United States. Only 4 of these hospitals in the United States that cure cancer natural.
Yeah,
Only 4. They got
yeah.
4. So,
Um,
when y'all doing y'all programs and y'all project, if y'all need that information, if y'all don't have it, I think that part of the information will be really good to give out, because I feel like when people go to hospitals and they have to take all these medicines and all this sort of stuff here, sometimes it's killing them more than it is hurting them. My mother had cancer twice, and she beat it. That's not what she died from. She died from having a heart attack. Every time you have a heart attack, you lose a percentage of your heart. And she got down to 25%. So mom died from that, but she beat cancer twice. But had she known that about the natural hospitals, and a lot of people don't know it, I think it'll really work for people. So y'all giving out this information to help people, because a lot of people don't know, and when they find out they get it, they be scared. The family, everybody start panicking and stuff like that. So what you guys are doing is a wonderful thing, helping people get through it, providing the comfort, the information, the knowledge, the love, the community love coming together. So what you guys are doing on that, I think that is amazing. That is
thank you,
amazing.
thank you.
That is
I appreciate it. Thank you. And with that was kind of my kind of work study. That was something that I could be passionate about. That it give me experience in this field. Because it's all one and the same. It's just what's your passion, what's your drive, who do you feel that you can reach out and help, and things of that nature.
right. So, and hey, if y'all need, if y'all got questions and y'all trying to be a part of what he's doing in that area, feel free to reach out with him. But later on down the line, we'll make sure he give y'all the correct information. So have your pen and your pad, whatever you need to write it down and stuff like that. So after you said, y'all were doing the cancer thing. So you said the youth. This program is called Soy.
Yeah, the Soy Project, the Saving Our Youth Project. Um, and where I'm from is a lot of issues with children, and right here where I'm at in Texas, it's a little bit easier because it's a bigger city, so it's all type of things going on. So it's easy to hit the streets and find homeless people, that we can feed, or
Right.
I build a relationship with them, and I make sure they at least have their hygiene products to kind of make them feel better, to kind of make them go apply for jobs, to make them go be around their families, because it be small, it be the small things, that's what I know as going through my hardships and situations that I've been in coming up. So, and that's all I could apply and go off of, what
But you know what? I understand that, Key, because I was in a homeless situation a couple times, and they would come, give us gift bags. I call them gift bags because it come with toothpaste and the toothbrush, and a sandwich in there, whatever, a bottle of water and stuff like that. And as I was going through that situation, I looked around and said, "Man, what can I do to help the people in this situation once I get out of this situation?" But even so, then while you're in that situation, you still can help people while you're in that situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't pay attention to that. A lot of people in today's world are just like caught up in so much other things. God put us down here to do his work. It's fine and dandy. We got the talent and the gifts and the music, and we do all that. That's fine. That's fine. But we're still put on this earth to do God's work. And doing God's work. You're doing God's work. You're doing God's work. And I like that, because that's called selfless acts. Anytime you can take out of your time and provide and help with the community of people that are homeless, that are ill, and just people that just need the amount of attention to help get them things together. Because because a lot of people that, and even people that got money, some people don't know, have all the knowledge, but just to give somebody your time, just to take out of your time and say, some people don't know how to fill out an application. Or some people got old enough to where they forgot how to fill out an application. Or some people were on drugs long enough to where it kind of destroyed them. So you got to teach them all over again. But to take out time to do that, I think, brother, let's hear it. God is going to bless you tremendously. What you're doing is wonderful. It's wonderful because that's the type of stuff I like to get into. That's the type of stuff I like to get into. When I was in Michigan, we did a homeless shelter tour.
Right.
A homeless shelter tour. So I think you and I need to get together on that and just bring some talent to the homeless shelters. We can schedule those throughout the world. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford to come see artists. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I believe in bringing it to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because if they can't afford it, let's bring it to them.
Yeah, we can most definitely, put out to the community that's something that we're trying to do. As long as we can make enough money to, take care of how to make happen what we need to make happen. We got the connections with the artists, the film people, we can make this happen. That'll be a great thing. We got, even further things. That's what you want to do. Be able to reach out and have someone tangible in different places that you can actually get off into those communities. That's the way to do it. You got to actually put the footwork in, so that'll be great.
Okay, so you do that. So tell us, how did you get started into promoting?
Honestly, I got started into promoting artists, just really getting back into music myself. Life happens. Where we get time taken away from us, whether good or bad, and music was something that kind of slipped away from me. I was going through like a dark period, and music is something that uplifts me, and I didn't have an uplifted spirit at that time, so I was, able to produce music, and there was a lot of talent where I'm from arising out of the things that we started. You know what I mean? So, and I saw the direction they were going. It was big to a certain eye, but it only equates to today. It's supposed to be that big. You didn't have to sell your CD at the liquor stores and go to the cities and so I saw that and I said, if I can kind of be a boss, learn from them while teaching them and vice versa, and put them on the same level with me, we all bosses. We bosses together. So there's you be you, I be me. And, let me show you though. You show me and it's just a mirror of each other, reflection of each other. And once it can balance out beautiful like that, those are the people you end up sticking with. And because we need that, chemistry. You always got to add some things together at the right balance to make that perfect taste. So
yes, because artists can teach promoters a whole lot of stuff too. See, that's a lot of people. A lot of promoters just feel like, oh, I know what I'm doing this. But you got to listen to that artist too, because artists gonna show you what they don't like, what frustrates them, and what they're willing to deal with, and what they're not willing to deal with. You cannot overlook that because you want artists to come to your establishment, break bread with you. You know what I'm saying? The people ain't asking for a lot. But I mean, if you want artists to come through and break bread with you, you got to be willing to listen to them as well. You got to be willing to meet their needs too. I mean, just because I'm a rapper, I mean, I done went places and I felt like, really, bro, I had more status than what y'all got going on. Y'all want to try to treat me as if I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just humble with it. I'm just humble with it. I mean, I could have cocky and stuff like that, but I don't, because that wouldn't be me, first of all. That's not even my personality to begin with. It doesn't fit It doesn't fit me. But you got to be willing, and you got to have that relationship with the artists and the promoters. You got to. I mean, because one can make one money and the other one can make other one money. Y'all can make each other money. So it got to work like that. So I definitely feel you on that. Shout out to
and I never try to put a title on myself anyway. I never have. You know, I was never like, you know, I'm the hardest rapper, or if other people had said that, I never said I was the best dresser, or you know, some people feel like that, or but the point I'm trying to make is I've always had the nature and the mind to just be the best me. You know, I always just be in competition with myself. You know, I'm not in nobody else's lane because I'm always thinking of the next thing while I'm doing something. I'm already 10 steps ahead of the game. So I don't even think nobody even had a time to sit down and think of the things that I think of. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have to think quick on your feet, and you constantly have to come up with like content or a plan. You got to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G type plan these days. Because it doesn't always mean it's gonna work out. I'm learning myself.
And you know what? You know, I do everything out of passion. Like, you know, even just promoting people, like, I don't really like deal with new people because the people I'm dealing with, I done fished through everybody to get to. You know, you gotta think, I've been doing this since like 1996. You know what I'm saying?
That's a long time.
Yeah, you know, so, and I done been through every aspect of the game you can go through, from all the way on top to all the way on the bottom. You know what I mean? Doing my own thing on somebody else's wave. You know what I mean? So now what I learned was I can't compete with nobody when I'm building myself. Cause ain't nobody building me, and I can't allow nobody to tear me down. You know what I'm saying? So I lose a lot. You know, a lot sacrifice come with doing it, the position that I'm in, because I don't owe nobody nothing. But at the end of the day, each time I bet is everything in my pocket. You know, we could go home at any time, and I just gotta have a real connected bond with the people around me and make sure that they don't want to see that that's something that they don't want to see happen. So everything is a process, you know, to it.
It is. It is, and you know what? I mean, you said it right when you said it the first time. When you are in your lane, and I was just speaking up on this yesterday. When you're in your lane, when you realize, see, people they don't know about being in your lane yet. They don't know what that actually means. They still stuck on driving traffic. No, listen, stay in your lane, and you ain't got no problems. You only got problems when you dip over in somebody else's lane. That's when the competition starts. That's when the frustration starts. That's where all that bull crap starts. You know what I'm saying? If you stay in your lane, know that, trust the process. You can't, I was just saying, you can't push against the grain. You running to what you trying to do. You ain't gonna get there no faster than what God gonna move you anyway. So you might just do what you need to do. Try to ride it through peacefully, and so you can focus. And you have to detach yourself from people and entities that will drag you down, weigh you down. Now you can't breathe. Now you're frustrated. Now you're mad. Now you want to whoop. And you know what I'm saying? Now you just always you got all these people attached to you, wanting this, wanting that, and then you trying to do everything you trying to do. I mean, I do understand you, brother, but stay in your lane, stay encouraged, because I'm definitely gonna. I mean, since I've been working with you, you've been tremendously helpful from day one, and then you from where my mother's from, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. We might be cousins for real. So you never even know, because Pine Bluff and Little Rock is my family all day on my mama's side up there. You know, so I got a lot of cousins out there. I just don't know who they are, but hey, you never know. But either or, you're still family now. You're still family to the Lioness, and I'm enjoying what you're doing. So, tell us what you got coming up next in the community.
Next in the community, the next thing I got coming up, I got July 18th. We're gonna do a community service drive here in Fort Worth, downtown Fort Worth. I got good friends, Junior Zano He's the youngest city councilman in history. So we making history. We just want to get in position. It's new to me. It's new to him. It's new, but he made a good point to me. For us to be able to get in position and be able to do things to help people who look like us is
that's right.
Nothing outweighs that. That's more motivation than that than anything. So I'm just taking it all in. Appreciating the opportunity. We got that July 18th, downtown Fort Worth. We got our 1 year anniversary with Overcome, August 14th. And I'm going to freestyle something for my hometown, Pine Bluff, like the last week in July.
Okay.
It may just be a big barbecue, something, I don't know, but something like for the kids where I'm going to actually try to give out some stuff. School gonna be starting back, so we'll have like some stuff to give to them back for school, and yeah, we're gonna take it from there. That's all we got coming up right now. I got a Mac Darrow out of Memphis, young up and coming star, man. He's putting in the work. He definitely got a great mind and a great team and following behind him. That's somebody I think they should look out for. July 4th, he's in Atlanta with Gucci Mane. Other than that, we got the Thank you. Thank you.
Atlanta with the Gucci Mane style. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got all that going on. You got your artists and you got your soy project. So if anybody want to be a part of your soy project, because I'm back on that right there, because I really, first of all, who came up with the name? Where did the name come?
I came up with the name. Actually, I was saying soybean at first, but I'm gonna go somewhere else with that. And soy is just saving our youth. And when I put bean behind it, it was bettering each asset, nurturing everyday type of thing. You know what I mean? So it was just a little concept that kind of went that I had together in a whole nother light. That as time went on to where it was actually taking place, where it's time to see, it just came together the way it was supposed to. Because I got my people who let me know what I can and can't do. First it's a learning process of everything, and it's like I said, we start small and from nothing, but as big as we can go with it, that's what we want to do.
I mean, but you know what? You have to start somewhere. See, that's where people get it confused at. Just because you jump out with a project or something you're trying to do, it's not going to blow up overnight, especially if you don't have the money. And even if you have the money, it would not blow up overnight. The reason why is you can have the money but not have your business parts. Side together. So just because you got the money, but you don't got the business side together all the way, it's definitely not going to blow up overnight. It's definitely a process. But that concept, brother, that concept and the name. I'm glad you changed it from the bean thing. I'm glad you. That was good. The bean thing was good, but the soy was shortened, and it just rolls right off your tongue. And what it stands for, it's just like, man, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Thank you.
So what do a person got to do if they want to be a part of that program? What is it that you guys need to help make this even more successful on what you're doing?
Man, volunteers, donations, and donations don't have to be money. Donations can be, clothes. Donation can be, a building. You know what I'm saying? For us to actually, a donation can be your time. A donation can be anything, a skill. Right now, I want to get people who to take upon mentorship who have certain skills and trades, that's willing to spend an hour or two with the kids a week. If the little girls want to be beauticians or Just small stuff. We wanna fill in the holes as we go.
So basically, you know what I'm saying, you guys are looking for people that are definitely at least certified in what you're doing, because you have to do it the right way. Because if they're doing positions and they're not certified, and something happened, that would destroy the whole tower coming down.
You gotta be certified, but it's gonna kind of work itself out because we only gonna accept for you to work the position you qualify for.
That's
it's a person for all that. So even if you come up with an idea or something, we doing it by the book. So that's where I come in at. I come in how to bring the book to the street and bring it together. Because everybody get the person in there who's going to be either all the way on this side or all the way on this side. And that way somebody losing. The system losing or the streets losing. It's a tug of war. You got to balance it all out and make music with it.
It does need balances. It does need balances. And if you ask me, I'm just going to say our communities are off balance. And I believe it's because people are more focused on social media. See, this is how their plan took place. Now, can I get deep for a minute? Keep with you. Okay. Yeah. This is how their plan, and you know what I mean when I say their, this is how their plan went. Okay, well, let's give them something to divide their home even more. So let's make this situation more available, such as the music and everything else is digital. Nothing is manual anymore. So if you break it down manual and you say in your home, nobody is praying together, reading, playing games together. The daddies ain't teaching their sons, hey, this is how you be a mechanic, or the mothers ain't doing this with the daughters. Everything is go online, Google it. So they already had that in plan to destroy the Black community anyway. It's destroying us more than it's helping us. And I get it. Those are the times of the days. But if you look at it from another point of view, their whole plan this whole time was to destroy us in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion. So what not other way that they can use to destroy us through sports, music, definitely rap. Now everybody think they can rap. So now that they done made a way for everybody to think they can rap, man, look here. And if you want to get to this part, you're going to have to knock off such and such. If you want to get this far, so here comes the Jim Crow situation that never ever went nowhere to begin with, because it's always been there. But if the Black community is not going to take out time to realize this and wake up, they steady destroying us. They're steady separating the families. They're steady doing this. That's why there's no structures in our community anymore. But we need people such as yourself, such as myself, such as other people that have the heart and the mind frame. People who are awake can understand what we're talking about right now. But people who are still asleep, they're not going to understand what we're talking about. Their mind and heart is not even there. And you definitely have to go through something in the hood and suffer some things to even want to be on that point anyway, so you can appreciate it. You understand? So, man, bro, I mean, big ups to you. Big ups on everything you got going on. I know that you do help with the Twisted Tour. So he is a promoter on the Twisted Tour, you guys. He does help me with that. He's been helping from day one, and ain't not said not one time, give me some money. He's just like, man, sis, you grinding hard. I see you, man. You look out for everybody, man. What somebody gotta look out for you for once. You understand what I'm saying? No, and I appreciate that. So you got your artists. They're going to open up for Gucci in Atlanta. You got your Soy project. You got your Cancer Foundation you're starting. Is there anything else that you're doing you wanted to be made aware of?
We doing a Platinum Gangster movie. It was a group I was a part of around 98, 99, it's 2000. Obviously, a lot of people know I was on the Leprechaun album with Lil Flip during those times. So we just going back, to show how it really started. It's really far as the business end, because, this was things that we was just doing naturally. in my hood, and it's some things that we put together in our mind and made a reality out of it because that's how I got here. You know what I mean? That's where I started from. So we gonna
you can't overlook that though. You can't overlook that. I don't see how. This is one thing now. I do give it to my male rappers and stuff, and my female rappers too. We can only rap about what the hell we know,
right,
and what we're going through. So when them artists is spitting them pain songs and they talking about the hood and all that stuff, it ain't something that I like to listen to all the time, but I respect it because that's all they know. That's all they know. You can't rap about a rich life if you ain't never been rich.
Right. And I respect it all. You gotta embrace your past too. Like it's just like, taking your trash out of the trash can and tying the bag up. You're not taking it outside though, you putting it in the closet. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna still smell it. So, in order to face that and a good example of making things work and helping other people too, right now we just naming the title of the movie and the movie that we doing first is to promote artists from my hometown where I'm from. They'll have they little, whether you a producer, whatever, you come get you a scene in a movie. The name of it gonna be Platinum Gangsters, but we gonna take, the proceeds we get from that to make the real movie, and then I'll get the real actual people all together, whether it had to be individually or together. So it's a working process. I have to stay busy because that's like my drug. That's my and my medicine.
Hey, and you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. We need more people like you in the world. So we're going to take a commercial break. And before we let him go, we're going to take a commercial break. And I'm going to break somebody's song right now. This is my cousin Sergio's song called Don't Give Up. I feel like it fits in right now on what we're talking about. It's very encouraging. This is my cousin, my blood cousin.